Hey everyone, it's November 8th. We got the morning market rundown here. Let's dive into this chart and continue to make some sense of it. So I just want to reiterate the recent pullback right up in this area to the year to date volume weighted average price. This at 510 area, this bounce, excuse me, this bounce off that year to date volume weighted average price you could see here. And we have the fib extension right here that it's rallying this wave one essentially, pullback two. So maybe now we have three. Don't know if we need to get four, five. It's for people with Elliott wave theory, but it's just information. We do have a recent rally to this one. Perhaps maybe we need to consolidate for a little bit to fuel us to get a push to the golden extension at this 628, 630 premises. Not a price target, just information to let us know where price could potentially go. So let's get into this intermediate time frame and make some sense of this. So yesterday we left off with the video where we were looking for a potential pullback down into Wednesday's VWAP, which is our 3-day VWAP now. We're looking for this to kind of pull back, maybe get a little bit deeper, and then rally back above the 2-day, the daily VWAP yesterday. You could see here that didn't happen, and we just stuck. We just held VWAP all day. So open and drive, VWAP continuation into the highs, and we got stuffed at daily R2. So now we gapped up, pulling back, kind of seeing what I wanted to see yesterday. So I'm not sure now, and we're monitoring this, that if we could reclaim this VWAP, you best believe I'm going to be a buyer for some continuation and be looking to see for a potential stop at that lower day area, and then be looking for something like the daily VWAP start rising up. So that's a potential play I'd be looking for. Maybe we get that deeper pullback where we rally up into the VWAP and then just break it, start to break underneath the 2-day VWAP and come into this 590 area. Here we could start to get some shorts aggressive, start to get them overconfident, breaking the round number 590. So maybe it cuts just a little bit deeper into this 588 area, right? And we see a potential, some buying, and then shorts realize they're on the wrong side, and then that could feel a nice big rally. And we could then monitor something like this with this VWAP, where it could potentially then start to act as support, something to maybe map out something like this, and then that VWAP, and then we have a play here. So that's the plays I'm looking, some potential scenarios I'm looking on the SPY here. So maybe a bounce back up, reclaim this 595 for the push into 600, monitoring the break for this 2-day VWAP 594 right up in here, 594 for a little bit downside, profit taken down into this 591, 588 area. This would be key level for a bounce, maybe even 587 if this 588 doesn't hold. But I'm not going to want to get aggressively short here with a rising 5-day moving average and the primary trend being upward. So that's my price action scenario for the SPY today. Looking to see if we could, without pre-market data on, looking to see if this flushes back to this 2-day VWAP area up at 591, pretty much, right? And then without pre-market, it would look something like this. We have, this is going to be our 2-day VWAP here, and this will be our 3-day VWAP here. So continue to just be rising a little bit. Right. 2-day VWAP. So maybe we undercut this a little bit. rally back above, right? And then you got the 3-day VWAP here as well. So maybe this could potentially be the area. Let's just redo our 3-day VWAP. So it's kind of rising, right? And that's what we had here in the pre-market as well. So we have, just want to paint that picture here. So this kind of, these are coinciding. So that's our next level here, this 591 with the pre-market. So let's get into the QQQ here. QQQ rallied off NASDAQ, new all-time high. So maybe this is where's price staying a little bit. And same thing, we need some profit taking. So, we could put a VWAP. We'll make this orange for Orange Men. And then we could pull back to this 502 area maybe. Or maybe we just want to pull back to this 508. So same scenario I'll be monitoring here. Let's get into this price action. So looking for pullback to 508 area, this VWAP, and off 2-day VWAP area 507 to see if we could rally back up into the daily VWAP, reclaim it, and then give us fuel to push back into 514 and potential new all-time highs. So we could see this was the situation, just like we talked about in the SPY. We were looking for it yesterday, just to flush back into this area. Instead, we undercut the VWAP here just a little bit, reclaimed above, and just went. So it just happened in the pre-market, and that's all right. So maybe today, instead of getting excited chasing this aggressively, we could flush all the chasers out, make them feel some pain, and then actually get our setup where we could, just like we talked about in the SPY, pull back into this 505 area, and look to see if we could get a rally. So just a little bit further profit taking, maybe down into this 505 meander, and then get going. And then just again monitoring the daily VWAP to look something like that. So that's a potential price play if you're looking for. And then you could play stops, potential area, and then that takes them off in this double top. Maybe even get a little bit of a rejection here, and then that could fuel our leg up. And this VWAP continues to be support here. So hopefully this was helpful. If you like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to ask questions. Have a good day.